back a little bit. Good morning. Look who I have. My special guest, Greg. Financial Fridays. It's been a long time. I'm like so excited. We're at the Colts Neck General Store. And next Saturday night, May 12th, they're having a comedy night. Sometimes I feel like coming here. I'm on Petticoat Junction. But the good news is that they got Wi-Fi now. So it's like next Saturday night, it's comedy night, 7 o'clock, the doors open. It's bring your own. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a good time to meet the neighbors. So good morning.
Good morning, how are you? I've seen you in a little while.
I know, it's been a long time. But back by popular demand, what he's going to talk about today, I know, it's winging it, but off the cuff. What I want to talk about is keeping receipts, record keeping, and like how all of that's like affected by the new tax code.
Okay, that's a big bite to chew off. Okay, so obviously with the news and everything that's going on, we know that there's new tax codes for 2018. Very confusing. Even the accountants confused. A lot of people are confused, and what we got to do is just keep it simple. So what basically happened is the tax brackets have changed to lower the tax bracket. So the conservative mindset is basically giving more money to the people and having them spend it responsibly, as opposed to the liberal mindset, which is entitlement programs and taking care of disenfranchised. So depending on what side of the aisle that you go from, really it's not relevant. What is relevant is there is a new tax code for next year. So what happened was that in order to simplify taxes, Paul Ryan and Donald Trump came out and said, we're going to be able to fill out your tax returns on a postcard to be able to do. What that basically means is that the deductions that you were able to take as a person, filing jointly or singly with you, and I'm not an accountant, so I can't dispense tax advice. This is my interpretation of it as a financial advisor. Is that you used to get a standard deduction of $12,000. Now you're going to get a standard deduction of $24,000, which doubles. So people don't have to itemize. It's called itemize and list all the details in the deduction. So this is where all the funny business went on. People itemize their charitable contributions and get all these crazy things. So what they did is they doubled the standard deduction. So from a personal perspective, the deduction went from a $12,000 standard deduction to $24,000. So it's doubled to simplify people's ability to file. They try to simplify it, just like everything else, made it more complicated. People are more confused about this whole thing.
So my question is like I give to Goodwill and get those receipts. Do I need them anymore?
No, because you're gonna fall back on this $24,000 unless you give a lot of stuff to Goodwill. You're not going to itemize. That's not going to make sense to itemize if you don't have itemized deductions under $24,000. That's the gimme, $24,000. So here's the trick. The trick is they simplified the tax code that way. So it's important to keep records. What's really important, and what most people don't do, is separate their business lives from their personal lives. So what they're doing to spark the economy is to get small businesses opportunity. So what's happening now, like for me, I own my own business, right? So I have a separate LLC or separate business. I still can itemize my deductions on my business side.
Yeah.
So what I do is when you have a business, and it's called a pass-through entity. There's a lot of talk about this during tax reform. That pass-through entity is going to get a tax deduction of automatic 20%. They're going to automatically get a reduction in taxes. But so where you can't itemize deductions on personals anymore, you can do it on business. So everybody's going to do business. So if you have a company, if you do stuff, you're freelance, you do things, you should have an LLC on the side and take your deductions in the business. So let's say you're a motivational speaker. Let's pick something. You're an ice cream truck owner, whatever it's going to be.
Motivational speaker.
Motivational speaker is a better example. Basically what you do is you got to set up motivational LLC or some sort of S corp, some sort of corporation, a pass-through entity that allows you to separate yourself from your business life, your personal life and your business life. When you do things from tax return, you don't want to jeopardize anything to do with your family. What you really want to do is, if anything happens, just jeopardize the business. Don't touch my family, kind of thing, right? Separate your business and personal life. Set up that pass-through entity, that company, that motivation LLC or whatever it's going to be, S corporation. And there's where you run your business. Take your deductions. You take your travel expenses. You take things. Obviously, you got to talk to your accountant about what's legitimate and what's not legitimate. But you're recognizing deductions that you can't take on the personal side anymore. You could still take them on the business side. So what they're trying to do, 3/4 of people in the United States work for a small business. they want to spur, because this is where all the growth in the United States is going to come from, in small businesses. They're trying to promulgate, they're trying to, promote the small business side. So that's one of the things they're doing. That's one of the things, that's the shift that people are going to have to start to make. Since I can't itemize personally, I can itemize on the business side, so it has tax benefits to it, but it's also a very entrepreneurial sort of mind shift that's happening right now.
Basically, everybody should start some kind of business.
Correct. That's my personal opinion.
Okay. You heard it from the financial
The
advisor.
entrepreneurial.
The entrepreneurial side said everyone should start some kind of business.
Right.
Good luck. I hope we all start a great business. I'll speak to you soon. Have a really great weekend. From Colts Neck General Store. Bye.